Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do a bonus read for you, my friends. How are you, my bull gang? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for clicking here. Let's find out what's going on for you, Taurus. I come by here just to give you a few bonus reads throughout the week because you eat up my readings so fast. I really do appreciate it, and I just want to say thanks. So here we are with a bonus read. If you've been here before, and if you haven't, welcome. But if you've been here before and you are the ride or die, you know that these readings are, there are no dates and times on them, that they are, my intention is to read for the current energy or the future energy, but please know that we are in the retrograde shadow, and sometimes the past energy can come up when we are looking at retrograded energy, right? We have Mercury going into retrograde on the 4th of August, and that is going to, it's going to cause problems with communication, so be careful when you're speaking with people. Also be careful when you're signing things. Get an extra set of eyes. Its communication is going to be off, so are electronics possibly, and I've already experienced that. I tried to put up a reading for you on Friday with the singles, and it took almost 6 hours for it to upload. I don't know what the hell was going on, neither did YouTube, so it is what it is. Let's find out what's going on, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's going on for Taurus in this bonus read. What do we need to know about Taurus? We do have the Three of Wands. Taurus, it's time for expansion. It is time for you to leave behind. It feels like you've just stepped forward of the crossroads. This Two of Wands is behind this person. They've decided that they're going. They're getting on those ships, waiting for the ships to come in, but I feel like you've been waiting long enough. I feel like it's here. Whatever you've been waiting for is here. Tell me about Taurus. We've got the Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay then. Happiness is here, Taurus. For some of you that are on this timeline, and not all of you will be, it is a general reading. There is a ultimate apex of happiness here. It could be relationship. It could be happiness within your family. Like if you are someone who is, maybe you have a spouse and children, maybe it's your family, or if you don't, maybe it's your mom, dad, sister, brother family. But it feels like ultimate happiness is here. It is approaching. We do have the Two of Pentacles. It does come with some sort of decision. So it feels like you have to decide to be happy with whatever is coming in. I'm not saying keep yourself stuck there if you're not happy. It's not what I'm saying at all. But I feel like you need to get your footing, because there is some sort of Pentacle world decision, so something that's going to show up to you in the Pentacle world that is going to make you make a decision about something. But I feel like the decision that you make is a good one, because the Ten of Cups is here. I feel like the Emperor has something to do with it. We've got the Devil in the distance. So the Emperor, of course, is the person who is the ruler of the empire, right? Back in the day, the Emperor was the one who is the ruler of all the kingdoms. All the kings and queens reported to the Emperor. He's kind of a big deal. If we're looking at him in present day, he's probably someone who owns businesses. I say he because there's a man on the card, but please understand that the Emperor is a masculine leaning energy, but also has feminine energy. All people, plants, and animals, we all do. The Emperor, though, is somebody who's in charge. This is the boss. This could be your boss. You might have to make a decision at work, or your boss might come to you and say, make the decision. What's going to make you happy? I've got an opportunity for you coming in. Tell me what's going to make you happy. It could be that for some of you, but others of you, this person could be a significant person in your life, like maybe a father or a brother, or someone who is like a masculine leaning energy that is like a patriarch symbol for you, a grandfather or a father. It feels like this person is bringing you an opportunity. This person has scrolls in their hand, right? It's almost like they're bringing a contract. And I was just saying, be careful of what you're signing over the Mercury retrograde period, because, it can get a little cloudy. Mercury is all about what's going on up in the head, right? And it is in Virgo. So it is going to force you to be a bit more analytical and discerning as it pertains to you and yourself and what is good for you. So make sure you make those good decisions. Tell me about the Three of Wands. What's arriving, please? What is arriving? We've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. Somebody's given up the Nine of Cups to go to the 10. It's like because for me, this is like single and happy, right? Somebody is giving up that to go to the 10 Cups. We've got the 8 of Cups here, which tells me that somebody is leaving behind the 8. And not because the 8 weren't good, but I feel like somebody here under the full moon, which is tomorrow, I feel like these are big decisions that you're making here. You're going to be releasing some things, and some of those things are yourself. You're releasing your obligations, your emotional obligation to something. 1, 2, 3 cups have toppled over here. The party's over. I'm no longer settling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm no longer settling for the sadness, the upset. I'm no longer dealing with situations, people, and places that make me unhappy. That's what it is. The 9 of Cups is in the reverse. I feel like somebody here has decided that they're no longer going to pander to other people. I'm going to look at myself. What makes me happy? Because people pleasing is an epidemic, y'all. People pleasing is an epidemic. A lot of people never live their life to the fullest and are happy in their lives because they do what people tell them to do, what they think they should do, rather than doing their own research and doing their own thing. We do have the Ace of Wands. So I really do feel that what's coming in for some of you is probably some sort of a stable relationship. We can say that because the 3 of Wands is here, and the Ace of Wands, which he has in his hand, is the 4th wand. It feels like something that is stable and happy. It could be a relationship. It could be a new job. We've got the 2 of Pentacles here. It is a decision that you're making that's being brought to you by someone who is a really good decision maker. But they're leaving the decision up to you. Tell me more about the 3 of Wands, please. I feel like this 3 of Wands is bringing in an exciting opportunity from the Emperor. Tell me about the 3 of Wands, please. And it's going to cause you to walk away from something else that wasn't really truly making you happy. We have the Sun in the reverse, which for me is the Moon energy. We have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Devil. Knight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. I like it. So we have the Sun in the reverse. And so I want to say that when this person, the Emperor, comes to you with some sort of an opportunity for you, you see the excitement. You're immediately excited to see the Emperor because you know that seeing the Emperor means that changes are here. The Emperor is bringing you some sort of information in those scrolls that you've never seen before. But the Sun is in the reverse. And to me, the Sun is always the Sun. When it shows up, it gives, it gives you clarity on everything that you need to see. But the Sun in the reverse for me is also, is this going to give me growth? Because the Sun in the reverse for me is like, I'm happy here. It's warm here. It's like laying on the beach. It's great to lay on the beach, but you're just not doing anything while you're there. You're just laying on the beach. And everybody needs to lay on the beach once in a while, right? So the Sun in the reverse tells me that you're maybe not exactly sure what the decision is. You're not exactly sure right away, so you don't make a split-second decision. I feel like the Sun is telling you, back off a little bit, think about it. Things are not as they seem, and I feel like you're worried that it's not going to work for you. I think that this Emperor is coming in as a reconnection. This person might be an old employer, someone you worked with before, someone you worked for, but I think this time you're going to be contracting work. I don't think you're going to be working for them. Maybe you worked with them, but it feels like somebody here is this person wants to maybe contract you. If it's a work thing, they want. And this is someone that I feel that you have a lot of respect for, by the way. It feels like the Emperor is someone that you have a lot of respect for because they've accomplished a lot in their lives. And now they're bringing an opportunity to you because they want to see you do well. And you're going to have to make a decision about what it is that you're going to do. And it feels like with the Moon energy here, because the Sun in the reverse for me is the Moon, it's like things aren't as they seem. You're excited about it. And you're excited about the reconnection, but what's waiting under the surface, right? If this is the Moon energy, then what's waiting under the surface? I'm not really sure. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of contemplation or conversation that's going to go on. I feel like you want to run at it because you're happy to see the Emperor, because you know if the Emperor is here, that Emperor is bringing you a huge opportunity. So whether it's in love or this is the workplace I'm talking about, take it as it resonates for you. Tell me why we're reconnecting. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? I don't think you saw this coming. I don't think that you saw the Emperor coming to offer you this, whatever it is. So this Emperor has been watching you. So for those of you who think someone has been watching you online, in the neighborhood, maybe they come into your place of work, maybe they work at your place of work. It feels like somebody's got their eye on you, that the Emperor has been watching you work, And the Emperor is impressed with the kind of work that you do. The Emperor is impressed with the fact that you are the student, that you're willing to learn and change your mind. Like, this person that is the student has a malleable mind. This is a person who's willing to change their mind because they know that a flexible mind is a healthy mind. People who are stuck in their ways and can't get out of it, it takes some teaching to change the mind, right? It's really tough to change the mind. And I feel like the Emperor is looking at you as somebody who has a mind that can be taught, someone who's ready for a lesson, who's ready for knowledge. But also, I feel like this Emperor has been watching you. So like I say, you could work with this person. They could be watching you online. We do have the Five of Swords in the reverse. And I want to say that you have changed your mind on some things. The Five of Swords in the reverse is like, I'm looking for resolution now. I want to say that this person has been watching you be on a very even keel with whatever it is that you do. Maybe you work in a high pressure job, and this person is watching you be on some sort of really even keel. It's like you're really good at giving the resolution. You're really good at reconciling things. You're really good at letting go resentments. Like, it feels like you're kind of going with the flow, but you have a path, I think, Taurus. But this person is seeing that you have changed. Tell me about this devil energy. What happens if we reconnect here? Because I feel like you're worried that if I reconnect to the Emperor is going to try and conquer me. And tell me what to do, put me to work. You know, I'm not going to be enough for the Emperor. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. If you reconnect to the Emperor, this person's making you buku bucks. This person is going to partner with you in business. They're going to offer you a job. They're going to offer you a contract. Yeah. Who is this person to the Taurus Collective, please? Who is the Emperor and why are they here? This is going to be a really big decision that's going to change everything. I suggest you don't ignore it. At least look at it. I'm not telling you to say yes, but at least look at it. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Hermit. So this is somebody that you do know that you haven't spoken to in quite some time. But I want to say that because the Hermit is coming up here, and this is you being kind of, you know, the one who is like, that you're choosing to forgive. Like, this is a choice to forgive, a choice to avoid conflict. This is choosing peace over confrontation. So I feel like this is someone that you know that you haven't spoken with in a while. But I feel like you've been silent with them, but I feel like there's been a connection because these two are both highly spiritual, energetic beings. They're both connected to the same source, right? And I feel like that's how you connect in the dream state with this person. It feels like you've been connecting with them, seeing them in your dreams, not being able to stop think about them. You can't stop thinking about them, and it's become quite burdensome. Tell me what the outcome is here. What is Taurus going to do? What's the decision? And tell me about that part of it. We have the Star. We have the King of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Two of Cups. Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. We've got a tower. A tower that is going to set you moving forward in the right direction. A tower that's bringing in communication. A tower that's pushing things forward. Everything that you thought you were building up. The road that you thought you were on was the right road. I feel like when it comes down, I feel like you're ready to go. It's like this weight has been lifted from you and it feels like you're ready to go. We do have the Star and we have the King of Cups. I feel like somebody here has been manifesting the Emperor. Manifesting the Emperor, but as the King of Cups. So I feel like it's because you do have a lot of big feelings for the Emperor and you're hoping for healing between you. But I think that you're the one that's healed. I feel like instead of hoping and wishing the Emperor would heal, you decided to be the one to heal, which I think is really beautiful. And this tells me the Emperor is saying, look, I'm in love with you. Are you coming or not? Let's go plant a pentacle and let's build something together. So for some of you, this person is coming to bring an opportunity of love. For others of you, it's money. It's legacy. It's something that is long-term and it's going to rock your world. I feel like you're wise enough to do it. I feel like you've got enough information. I feel like you're intuitive. And I also feel like you've been waiting forever for this opportunity. Very, very interesting. I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you so much, Taurus, for watching. I do appreciate you oh so much. I'll be back, though, because I'm always back. Happy weekend to you. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. Bye-bye.